In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 5 toxic behaviors that quietly destroy your confidence. If you spot even one of these in someone close to you, they're not being dramatic or funny. They're slowly training you to accept less than you deserve. Now imagine this, you finally share something you're proud of, and the person you care about just smirks and says, "Relax, it's not that impressive." You force a smile in the moment, but later that night, that one sentence keeps replaying in your head. Was it just a joke? Or was it the first sign of something toxic? Welcome to Covert Mind. Here we break down dark psychology, manipulation, and human behavior so you can recognize red flags and protect your mental space. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 common toxic behaviors, how they actually work, why they're so dangerous, and what they quietly do to your mind over time. By the end, you'll be able to look at certain people in your life and think, okay, this isn't just a bad habit, this is toxic, and I don't have to tolerate it. Let's start with the most subtle one. Constant criticism, hidden as jokes. Toxic people love to hide behind the line. Relax, I'm just joking. On the surface, it sounds harmless. But pay attention to the pattern. The jokes are always about you, your appearance, your intelligence, your progress, your insecurities. They'll say things like, "Wow, you actually did it? Didn't think you had it in you." Then shrug and laugh as if you're the one being too sensitive. Here's the dark psychology behind it. Over time, your brain starts to accept those insults as truth. You stop defending yourself, you stop speaking up. You start believing that being around this person means you'll always be the lesser one. That's not humor. That's constant devaluation wrapped in a smile. Pushing past your boundaries. Healthy people respect your no. Toxic people treat it like a negotiation. You say, "I can't stay out late tonight. I have work tomorrow." They say, "Oh, come on, don't be boring, just this once." You say, "I'm not comfortable talking about that." They laugh and keep pushing, like your discomfort is a joke. Every time you give in, your brain learns a dangerous lesson. My boundaries don't really matter. From a dark psychology perspective, this is about control. If they can get you to ignore your own limits, they can slowly start deciding what you do, who you see, and how you spend your time. If someone gets angry, sulky, or weirdly offended when you set a simple boundary, that's not love. That's control dressed up as caring. Gaslighting, making you doubt your reality. Gaslighting is one of the most dangerous toxic behaviors. It sounds like this. "I never said that. You're imagining things. You're too sensitive." That's not what happened. Even when you clearly remember what was said or done, they rewrite the story and insist their version is the only truth. Over time, you start to ask yourself, wait, am I the problem? Is my memory really that bad? Maybe I'm actually crazy. That's exactly what a manipulator wants. When you doubt your own mind, you're much easier to control. Here's the rule. If someone constantly denies your experience, turns every argument into you overreacting, and never takes responsibility, they're not trying to solve the problem. They're trying to erase it. Always playing the victim. Pay attention to people who are always the victim in every story. They never do anything wrong. Their ex was crazy. Their boss hated them for no reason. Their friends always betray them. And when you calmly bring up something they did to hurt you, suddenly they're crying, shutting down, or saying, "I guess I'm just a terrible person then." Now you're the one apologizing, comforting them, feeling guilty, and the original issue never gets resolved. This is emotional manipulation. By flipping the script and turning themselves into the victim, they avoid responsibility and keep control of the narrative. Healthy people can say, "You're right, I messed up, I'm sorry." Toxic people turn your pain into their performance. Isolation and subtle control. The final behavior is one of the darkest. Isolation. At first, it might sound like concern. I don't think your friends really support you. Your family doesn't understand you like I do. Why do you even talk to them? They're bad for you. Slowly, They start getting jealous or angry anytime you spend time with anyone else. They make you feel guilty for having your own world. So you start canceling plans, you stop sharing things with other people, your circle shrinks until your entire life revolves around them. From a dark psychology standpoint, this is about cutting off your escape routes. If they can make themselves your only source of validation, then losing them feels impossible, even when they're the one hurting you. If someone is always trying to disconnect you from your other relationships, that's not romantic. That's a cage. What to do now? If you recognize someone while watching this, that feeling in your chest, that's not overreacting. That's your mind saying, hey, this is not okay. Here's the truth. You are allowed to walk away from people who constantly disrespect you, deny your reality, play the victim, or slowly isolate you. You don't need a dramatic speech. You don't need them to agree that you're right. You just need to choose your peace over their chaos. If this video helped you spot even one red flag, hit like so more people can see it, and subscribe to Covert Mind for more breakdowns on dark psychology and human behavior. And in the comments, tell me, which of these behaviors do you think is the biggest red flag? And have you seen it in real life? You deserve better than quiet toxicity. Never forget that.